What's up, guys? Doomwake here, and welcome back to another modern video on the channel. Now this one is a little special. So for those of you who have not seen this deck list, you're in for kind of a treat with this one. The idea behind this deck, I was looking through the Modern League dump a couple of days ago, maybe sometime last Thursday, Wednesday, can't remember exactly when, and I stumbled across two different people that 5-0'd with basically the same 75. They were different people. I'm assuming they maybe worked in the list together. But what's going on here, you might ask? Well, we have a new combo deck, potentially, to add to the repertoire of other existing combo decks. Now, what we're kind of masking ourselves as is a normal Eldrazi deck, right? We have Ugin's Labyrinth and Eldrazi Temple to have really fast, accelerated mana starts. Thought-Knot Seer, Devourer of Destiny. I'm sure you're used to these cards in the more traditional Eldrazi decks. The One Ring. This is when you type boo in the comment section down below. And we're utilizing that kind of engine alongside ways to find Eldrazi that also maybe happen to find our combo pieces. We'll get to that in a second. Ancient Stirrings, very good at like fixing your draw. It can find you your soul land or your expensive card, whatever half you're missing. Kind of the same thing with Malevolent Rumble. What's really nice about Rumble too is, for some reason, if you don't have one of your 8 soul lands, which if you don't, I don't know why you kept your hand, but let's just assume that bad things happen, that you have just Rumble on turn 2. That extra mana accelerant gives you turn 3 ring, even with nothing else, which is really, really sick. Kind of the same thing with Talisman of Creativity. Kozilek's Command, another card that the Eldrazi decks play just because it's removal, it ramps you, gives you some card selection. Very, very just versatile card. Now let's talk about the rest of the deck, because all those cards kind of sort of make sense. So you'll notice there is 4 copies of Basking Broodscale, which is a 2/2. It has Adapt, and whenever you put 1 or more counters on it, you get a spawn that you can sack for mana. That's important later. The other combo piece here that there's only 1 copy of, but don't worry, there are 4 Urza sagas to find it, is Blade of the Bloodchief. So Blade of the Bloodchief is a card, it's an equipment, it's a 1 mana, only equipped for 1 too, so relatively inefficient cost. And whenever a creature dies, you put a +1/+1 counter on equipped creature. Pretty simple, if equipped creature is a vampire, but our Broodscale is not a vampire. So, if you assemble these 2 cards, you need a starter piece. Basically, you need to either have 2 mana to activate the Broodscale, or have a spawn left over in play, either from Malevolent Rumble, Kozilek's Command, or Fleshraker. So plenty of ways to make a spawn. Let's say you have that spawn. You sacrifice the spawn, the blade is equipped to the Broodscale, the spawn gets sacrificed, blade triggers. Blade trigger puts a counter on the Broodscale. Counter on Broodscale makes a spawn. Spawn sacrifice. Blade trigger, counter on Broodscale. Counter on Broodscale, make a spawn. You see where this is going. This is a way for you to achieve infinite mana, okay? Now, you might ask yourself, well, and a lot of people like to ask this question, but streamer, how do you win when you have infinite mana? Well, there's a couple of different ways. The first and cleanest one is Glaring Fleshraker. You do have infinite mana, but every time you're going through the loop, you're generating a spawn token, which deals them a damage. The other way to do it is Kozilek's Command, where if you had infinite mana, you can target player scries X your entire library to find the Fleshraker, play the Fleshraker, kill them. What I really like about this deck is it does just kind of have like a sort of reasonable plan B, where you just start casting Fleshrakers, Thought-Knot Seers, and Devourer of Destinies, and you can just attack your opponent. But also how I was very surprised at how consistent the combo was, because you effectively have so many ways to find it, right? 4 Ancient Stirrings, 4 Urza Saga, 4 Malevolent Rumble, gives you a lot of consistency on setting up that combo. The one sketchy part to me about this list is there's only 6 7-mana cards for Labyrinth, and I feel like that number should be increased a little bit. Maybe the All Is Dust's in the main deck. But yeah, everything else about the main deck was pretty solid. As far as the sideboard is concerned, again, the aforementioned All Is Dust, very good against the energy strategies. Trinisphere, it's not the single best card against a lot of combo decks, but it covers enough of your bases that I think it's worth playing over some of the other options. Veil of Summer good against Control. We have some additional Saga targets in the form of Crypt, Needle, and Haywire Mite, 1 copy of Stonebrain, and then 2 Emrakul the Promised End for the Jeskai decks. So like I said, I was a really big fan of this deck, and I think you guys are going to like this video, maybe something you want to consider for your upcoming RSQ season. That's pretty much all I got, so I won't make you wait any longer. Let's get to some games, and I will see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. What do we have in our opening hand? I have a turn 3 ring. It's probably good enough. Like, I don't know, maybe this deck should also just be mulling aggressively to soul lands. But it feels like with the combo, you don't have to do that as much. Did I see the infamous Cruel Claw yet? No, I don't know what that is. Oh, well, that was pretty good. So when I kept this hand, I said turn 2 ring, or turn 3 ring. I actually meant turn 2 ring. I misspoke. That was my apologies. I promise I won't do it again. The new red-black card. Is that the 3/3 menace for 3? When it hits them, you can flip cards and then discard a card to cast without paying its mana cost? That card's busted. I don't know in what, but it reads extremely powerful. I'm definitely going to be brewing a lot with that card. I think it's not good in Pioneer. Is there... Okay, hear me out. Question. Is there any way that we can... What is the easiest way for us to cheat the, stack our deck in Pioneer? Besides actually, physically cheating, is there any, sort of brainstorm effect? The Black Spree card. Okay. It's triple... Is that... No, that one's not triple black, right? The triple black one is the one that draws 3. It's the same one. Oh, okay. The tutor mode is not triple black, right? The tutor mode is 2 and a black. Mystic Sanctuary? I mean, Mystic Sanctuary is technically legal in Pioneer. I don't know how you're gonna, go about casting it, but it is legal. Alright, what am I doing here? I think... I am going to... play Talisman, play Saga, and play Thought-Knot Seer. I'm pretty confident they have a Bowmasters in their hand, so I want to... Yeah, I want to do it this way. I also want to check and see if they have a removal spell. I can try to Rumble into the combo next turn. You know what's also really nice about this combo? So, I said in the intro the combo was 3 cards, right? Broodscale, Bloodchief, and Glaring Fleshraker. Realistically, the combo is kind of only 2 cards. If you can assemble Bloodchief plus Broodscale, you have infinite mana. So if you have infinite mana, you can just K-Command to find the Glaring Fleshraker and then kill them that way. So it's kind of only a 2-card combo, which is pretty sick. Fatal Push, not dead, not dead. I guess we take Solitude. What are they more likely to draw, a fetch land or a white card? I guess if I don't take Fatal Push, they can Fatal Push their cat token. So I'm going to take Fatal Push and hope they don't draw a white card. So it's Blade of the Bloodchief plus Basking Broodscale. That's the 2-card combo. Played Magic long enough to know that you don't play bad cards for a combo, just play good cards and hit good cards. Yeah, I guess you could do that. You can just play a bunch of good cards. You don't have to, super combo with it. Because people... exactly what Sauce is saying. People tried the... they did draw a white card, by the way. People tried the Bronco Avarice combo in Standard and quickly realized that the best way to play Bronco is just play with good cards. And you just draw good cards. The more good cards you put into your deck, So, I agree with Sauce. You don't really have to, super duper combo with it. So they're gonna not dead their Solitude. How much damage am I taking? It turns out that the more good cards you put into your deck, the better your deck is. I know. Crazy concept. Yes, we are allowed to play good cards, says the person who's playing with Blade of the Bloodchief. Look, it's only a 1-of, okay? I got 4 Sagas. Card may be pretty sick with Inti. Inti gives trample. Inti gives a trample to trigger and procs Inti back. Oh, because you discard to it? Yeah, it is kind of sick with Inti, yeah. I agree with that. Why would they not attack with everything? What am I missing? What? What? Opponent, hello? Scared of boots? Brother, they're at 21. Alright, I think I ring first. No, because I'm getting blood. I'm getting blade no matter what. There's no circumstance where I'm not getting blade here. So I think what I should do is rumble first. Okay, so theoretically, this is a kill if they didn't draw a removal spell, right? Green, colorless. Do I have enough mana to Stirrings into Thought-Knot Seer, Thought-Knot Seer, Broodscale, and go for the combo? The last card is not dead. Oh, right. They drew a Mesa. Okay, yeah, you're right. We're good then. Forgot they drew a Mesa. So yeah, we win. Easy dubs. You don't have enough green for that. Stirrings, Thought-Knot, Broodscale. I have 2 green, but I don't think I have enough mana, period, for that. Now, the problem with this is we have to go through the combo. So, folks, if you're watching at home, it might be a good time to go take a restroom break. Don't you need Fleshraker to kill? So, this combo, Broodscale plus Bloodchief, makes infinite mana. So I can K-command my entire deck to find the Fleshraker. Because just Broodscale plus Blade is infinite mana. Alright, 1 mana, equip. Silly of you to think we're not in the restroom already. Yeah, no. Should only take like 2 minutes. Yeah, you can always yield, so it's fine. All right, here we go, chat. We're doing the thing. They're also not F6ing, so everyone go by Blade of the Bloodchief right now. Can we make it spike? Can we cause the great Blade of the Bloodchief buyout of 2024? Yeah, so for those of you who are unaware of how the combo works, Blade of the Bloodchief says whenever a creature dies, you put a counter on equipped creature, and Broodscale says whenever you put a counter on it, you make a spawn. So infinite spawn tokens, infinite colorless mana. I will eventually Kozilek's command for enough to go find Glaring Fleshraker, and then whenever I go through the loop of the combo, they will take 1 damage, and they will die. But again, the combo takes a while because we have to K-command our entire deck first. You gotta tap ring first to see if we can save clicks. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, right? And not have to Kozilek's command for 40 or whatever. Alright, well, we tried at least, you know. To make 50 spawns too. No, I know. Alright, whatever. It's fine. K-command their 3 creatures in attack. This does not have haste. Yeah, we don't have to do it for the full amount, and even if we miss, we can just cast another command. I'll do like K-command for 20. And that should theoretically be enough. Scry X, draw. Make spawns. Now the question is, if I make 20 spawns, will Moto break? Will Moto crash? Take my love. Alright, give me a Fleshraker, please. Why don't you do Scry 42? Because we're gonna be here for a while if I do Scry 42. I'm trying to save some time. See, the problem is you have to bottom every single card. One at a time. You can't, like, mass bottom. So it's arguable. This might even take longer than the other one. The other one was gonna do it. One by one, yeah, I know, bottom, I get it, I know. Bottom. Choose any order. You can. Yeah. It's really annoying. How does scrying more cards in your deck even work? It just lets you stack your entire deck at that point, I think. Alright, we're almost there. There we go, we figured it out. Rakdos Charm me? I could just sack all my spawns in response to Rakdos Charm, right? You create a spawn for every spawn you sack? No, because this is a May. Broodscale's a May. So I can just say no to Broodscale. Yeah, I already auto-guessed. Notably, I've done all of this and I'm still up on time, so... Okay. Alright, what are they playing? They're playing Mardu, right? I mean, if they're doing Solitude Ephemerate stuff, they probably have Grief, right? What do we not want against Mardu? We could trim, like... Is it crazy to cut Thought-Knot Seer? They have Solitude and Fatal Push. I want Crypt against Flage. Actually, wait a minute. Isn't All Is Dust just cracked against them? It's way better than anything, right? We'll do, like... I don't know. A Tormod script just in case they Flage us? No idea. This hand is doo-doo. It does have 2 Devourers, but even then it's still not good. Much better. Much better. This is a turn 3 kill, right? If I put back All Is Dust? Actually, no, I can put back Talisman? No, I need green mana. Temple? So hear me out, right? Put back Temple. Turn 1 Saga. Turn 2 Labyrinth, Exile Dust. Tap Labyrinth, play Talisman. Tap Talisman, Saga, play Broodscale. Turn 3, float mana, get Bloodchief. Bloodchief, infinite mana, and then have K Command. So I think we keep this and put back Temple. Now, that's a bit sketchy if they have Grief Scam, but, you know, whatever. And, like, I don't love playing the Saga on turn 1 if they're, like, if they're gonna Blood Moon me, but Mardu usually doesn't have Blood Moon, right? I think we just go for it. Yeah, I mean, if they have Fatal Push or Solitude or anything, then whatever, but good beats. You know, it'd be kind of funny if we could figure out a way to, if there was a way that we could kill at instant speed with infinite mana, because if we have the Broodscale in play, we can just pass, and if they go for a removal spell, we can respond and activate it. But I don't think there is a way to win at instant speed with just colorless mana. But chat, that is your, that's your goal. That's your mission for today. That's your homework. Find me a way to kill with colorless mana. Bro, Helix Pinnacle. Funny story about Helix Pinnacle. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, when I was growing up and I was first starting to play, I collected that card, and I think I had 60 copies of it at one point. I don't know what I did with them, because I think they're worth a lot. Oh, they're on the list. They went down a little bit. They're still worth like $8. Okay, I've been scammed. I accept. Give me to the Broodscale, please. That's pretty good. It's not really, because they're just going to Ephemerate the Grief, right? Alright, Green Source, Talisman, then. There's no reason to cast this, because they're just going to take what I get. I'm just going to put my mana into play. You think Construct there? Really? You wanted to go for robots? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm thinking that, like, if I just draw a Rumble or a Stirrings or a Broodscale, I'm going to get Bloodchiefs off this. Is that not better? We have so many ways to find Broodscale. But I guess, like, what are we doing with infinite mana, right? Yeah, that's a good point. Now that they took the Kozilek's command, so we kind of need to, like, infinite mana plus something else. We can make an infinitely large Broodscale, at least. They have 2 cards in hand. I mean, I could still make a Construct. The other option is just go for infinite mana, dust them, make a big Broodscale. Get a creature to die? No, because you can activate its own ability. And I have enough mana because I have 3, 4, 5 mana, which is 2 to play, 1 to equip the Bloodchiefs, and then 2 to activate. I'm going to go for it. It's obviously bad if they have Fatal Push, but I'm going to go for it. Caught here in a fire blaze. I mean, the tank makes me think they have Fatal Push, but the thing is, it's not even lethal, because we don't have the Fleshraker or the Kozilek's command, so even if they have nothing, it's not lethal. My guess is their hand is like Solitude White Guard. Yeah, we have an infinite, but I know, they could have a plethora of different things. But I think this is the best opportunity I'm going to get to go for it, you know? Unfortunate that I have a mana floating, because I have to go for it now. If I just had 2 other mana, I could pass once equipped. But with the mana floating, I had to do it now. Fling acquiring red mana is kind of tough. But I guess we are... Oh, they just had nothing, okay. Alright, well. Now I can pass. Do I do it upkeep, maybe? Would get to at least 7. I mean, if they tap mana now, I'm probably gonna go for it. I mean, if they had push, they would have done it in response to doing something else, right? Alright, I'm gonna do it now. Yeah, what's funny about this is if they Solitude it, then we're just gonna gain 1 trillion life. Now, they might be able to chump block it for a while, but I'm gonna make it like... I'm going to make it a 69-69 just for you, chat, okay? Just for chat. Yeah, I mean, we can't... Oh, I guess we can dust next turn, but we can't dust now. They're dead next turn? Yeah, unless they draw push, right? Got it? What do you got? Rocket Launcher. 4 mana artifact. 2. Rocket Launcher deals 1 damage to any target. Yeah, but you have to have the Rocket Launcher in play, you know? Yeah, staff too. But again, it's like you need to have that in play. I'm saying instant speed. Like, I was wondering if there was an instant speed way to do it, but other than, like, playing a card that gives your thing flash, probably not. Well, Battlethopter itself doesn't win. You need Battlethopter plus something else, like Battlethopter plus Ballista or something, you know? Does Altar of the Broodtrigger off spawn tokens? I mean, that would be a good way, right? Because you can also fetch that off Urza Saga. I didn't even think about that. Okay. That's a good idea. Yeah, because that one you can get off Saga too, which I like. Need 7 cast All's Dust. I'm getting my Broodscale to 69 power, and you cannot stop me. I need this for the Twitter screenshot, okay? Alright, we're there. Now I could pass. I pass priority. Upkeep, fine, okay. That's fine. Alright, print screen. Look, I'm a boomer. I still use paint, okay? Don't at me. Fuck! Shit. Alright, well, so do we gain 69 or do we go higher? I mean, I'm just gonna keep going, I guess. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going. Go to 100? Yeah. At least we're infinite life. Yeah, on Moto, not so much. They said infinity HP in chat. Right. Gentleman's agreement? Yeah, something, you know. Just saying. They said GG. I don't think their deck can physically beat infinite life, and I'm up on time, too, so... If they want to concede, that's fine. It's up to them. They don't have to. It's totally up to them. They are under no obligation, but I am going to post this on Twitter. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. All right, cool. Shout out to state_NB, W opponent. You'd love to see it. Yeah, they tricked themselves into thinking they had green because they cast the Titan with 2 amulets. Or it was like Grazer Amulet. Wait, is this deck just quietly broken? This is a turn 3 kill again. Like, what the hell? I mean, it's turn 3 kill through no interaction, but... You just wish on its own it was better than a 2-mana 2/2. Well, it's a 4-mana 3/3, right? Oh, shit. Wait, no, we dumpster, what's the card? Calibrated Blast. We dumpster this deck, right? Because they play no interaction. They're not killing us on turn 2. Opponent probably shitting themselves thinking we're on Titan. Yeah. What deck kills more consistently on turn 3? Broodscale or Titan? Apparently Broodscale, I don't know. It would have been funny if I drew the Bloodchiefs there. That would have been hilarious. Because if I drew Bloodchief, I couldn't have killed them. Always yes, always yields. Alright, mana time. We have to do it through the Kozilek's commands, so we're going to be here for a while. Are we attacking for 20? Oh, right, it doesn't have... Yeah. It doesn't have Summoning Sickness. I can just do that, right? Yeah. I should play Thought-Knot Seer. Right, I forgot that I can just, attack them. That's also a thing that I'm allowed to do, right? Yeah, we'll go a little bit bigger, right? We'll go a little bigger. Tandy wants the deck list, huh? Tandy wants the deets. For reference, this is not my deck list. I stole this from a league dump, so don't give me credit for it. Well, so there's good news, bad news. The good news is we killed them on turn 3. The bad news is we have no relevant sideboard cards. So, good luck. Oh, I guess the 1 Stone Brain? Okay, sure, I'll bring in my 1 Stone Brain. I'll play 61. No, I'm gonna cut a Kozilek's command, do I? I don't know what I should cut, but I'll play 61. Crypt decent? Is it? Does Crypt matter, right? So, I understand, I know why Crypt is good, because it exiles their Calibrated Blast, but, like, are we realistically playing a 5-turn game anyways? Like, I don't think it matters to the point where... Like, I'm either mulliganing aggressively to a fast combo, or, I'm just the luckiest and open on Cavern Stonebrain, but, You don't need sideboard if you win turn 3. Yeah, or you open the Stone Cold Nuts. Can I turn 1 Brain if I draw Labyrinth? No, right? Whatever, they don't play Blood Moon. I'm just going to pitch Basic Forest. The best part about this is I have one Stone Brain. I boarded it in, and I did not board out a card. I submitted 61 with my one Stone Brain. You're not? I am. I just kind of assumed you were. You can never get tired of me. Dragon Party Podcast, thank you so much for the 14-month resub. No more ads for you. Thank you very much for the 14 months of continued support. I appreciate that, Dragon Party. So here's the question. Do you think they still play it out? All right, well. I mean, I guess they do have Scion of Dracos, right? Nope, this version does not have Scion of Draco. They have Shadow Mortality. All right, go. Stonebrain coming up big. Yeah, the one of Stonebrain, by the way. The one of Stonebrain. You'll love to see it. You're going to need a lot more of those deserts. Maybe if they had 20 copies of these, they could have a chance. Is there a way that I can do this the way that I want to? 2, 3, 4. Yes. All right, beatdowns. I dealt myself 1 damage with the Talisman, so you never know. Rumble, huh? Let them feel some hope. No, I want to destroy them. Say the line. What's the line? Oh, I mean, I could just draw that, I guess. I don't know. I didn't need it, but, you know. What's the line again? Oh, this thing's only 1 to equip. All right, cool. Anyways. I think we broke it. Did I already try a deck with Gifts Ungiven and Savine's Reclamation? That is not something that is my forte. That sounds like an Aspiring Spike deck to me. I'm not usually into those kinds of decks. The reveal? Giganta. This hand's kind of sus. I don't know, though, but you do have Temple plus Talisman. I think it's good enough. Triple Thought-Knot Seer is kind of a lot. It's going to be a lot better in the play than the draw. Have you played this with Rosie yet? No, because the mana base is kind of sketchy. Like, at least the list that we're currently playing is a lot of colorless lands to facilitate the Eldrazi stuff. So I think that if you're choosing to play Rosie, it would just be a different deck. Like, it would probably be some sort of Heliod deck that doesn't have any of the Eldrazi stuff. But I kind of like the Eldrazi cards, because it feels like it gives you something to do when you don't draw the combo. You just have this busted mana engine of Temple plus Ugin's Labyrinth. So it feels like it gives you a functioning deck when you're not comboing with Broodscale, and I like that a lot. But, like, there certainly could be a version of this, like maybe some kind of, like, Saga Heliod deck, and you're playing Saga for Bloodchief, but you also play Broodscale plus Rosie and things like that, you know? Okay, now they're going to take Talisman. That's bad. Can this deck afford a line breaker for extra ways to win with Broodscale? There's currently no red mana in the deck, so I think the answer is probably no. I think the mana base just gets stretched a little bit too thin if you're trying to play, because we're already kind of like a 2-color deck. We need colorless for TKS and then green for Broodscale and all the ways to find the combo. So it kind of makes you turn into a 3-color deck, and I don't think I like that as much. Alright, this hand did not play out. This hand definitely did not play out. Tried adding white for Stoneforge and Giver. Stoneforge is kind of cool. Gives you a way to find Blade, but also kind of like a backup plan. It's not the worst idea. It's got to be Labyrinth, right? Yeah, it's got to be Labyrinth. So we go here, and then TKS them. Oops. Kind of assume they have a removal spell for this TKS, but it is what it is. Yep. I hate all 3 of these cards. If I take Ragavan, they're just going to Thoughtseize my ring, play Bowmaster. If I take Bowmaster, they just dash Ragavan, Thoughtseize my ring. If I take Thoughtseize, they just go dash Ragavan, hold up Bowmaster. But I think in order for me to win this game, I need the ring. They have 1 black? No, because Ragavan gets a treasure. Oh, you're saying if I take Ragavan, they can't Thoughtseize Bowmaster? Yeah, but I just don't think I can win without this ring. Have I heard BMTH's new album? No, I haven't. You should play Nadu and Shuko in this deck since you can Shuko each Scion you make. Now that's 5-head. Well, no, because I guess you'd have to Shuko them before sacking it. All right, well, guess ring. Yep. Oh. I always forget to not do the trigger. Okay, well, they targeted themselves anyways. Appreciate that, opponent. I always get hasty and forget to let the trigger resolve. How do we even get out of this? We have to combo them somehow. Seems pretty difficult, though. Okay. To start, what if we kill Bowmaster, draw 2, then play Replacement Ring? Kind of like that. So exile spawns. I just use all of my mana, and then I can draw a land off the ring. Oh, I don't need a land because I have the drum, right? So here, and then I think we play Replacement Ring, right? Yeah, we play Replacement Ring for sure. I'm just gonna do this and save the spawn for next turn. Keep this one, trigger, draw a card. Did I play a land yet? I did play a land. So we can draw more cards next turn. With this, we can Stirring to try and find combo pieces. We're kind of chilling. Revealed Fable, kind of okay with that. Last card's Gigantha. Okay, so if we just find the combo, we have them dead. Those are not combo pieces. Well, we spike the blade. I'm gonna take the blade. So now we can find Ring or Broodscale. It's too easy, man. It's way too easy. Magic is an easy game. All right, so Broodscale. Blade. Equip. You can use abilities with this, right? Okay. So equip here, play Forest, activate. Always yes, always yield. I cannot believe that I won this game. That's kind of wild. I mean, to be fair, let's be honest with each other, right? The only reason I won this game is the one ring. Right? It wasn't the combo, it was just like, it was the one ring facilitating really stupid things. Yeah, I guess I had a spawn available too. The one ring, everybody boos. The second ring was important? Oh yeah, for sure. I would have lost this game without the second ring, 100%. I have 2 commands, so I don't have to command my entire deck this time. I can just command for like 20 and it's probably good enough. Because it just takes less time. Drum was the real MVP. That's a good point. We would have probably lost this game without Drum. How do we win, streamer? Glaring Fleshraker. But we can draw our entire, we can look at our entire deck with Kozilek's command and find it, so we're 100% from here. But it's the kill condition is Glaring Fleshraker. Okay. they have seen enough, but yeah. Top the Fleshraker, draw it, then kill them. Okay, that was pretty impressive. So Mardu, huh? Mardu. Probably Veil against Thoughtseize, right? Dust is probably good too. What do we cut? The last Mardu opponent we played against, we cut Thought-Knot Seer, but that was also because they had Solitude. This opponent has Gigantha, which means no Solitude, so TKS could be a little bit better against them. There's just not a lot of cards you want to cut in this deck. It's like kind of just a perfect, well-oiled machine. Yeah, we could shave some Rumbles, I guess. What if we cut all the Thought-Knot Seers? I don't know. I don't want to cut Thought-Knot Seer. I can trim 1, right? Can I trim like 1, 1, 1, and play 3 Dust? What do you think about that? I do kind of like Dust a lot against them. There's the combo fold to Blade being destroyed. This particular version, yes, but you could play a second Blade if you wanted to, or like, I don't know if there's a good way to recur Blade, but the way that this list is currently set up, yes. Keep this easy. This hand is just Ring Turbo. They'll bring in Damping Sphere. Do we actually care about Damping Sphere? I mean, sometimes we do, but not all the time. That's the cool thing about this deck is, like, the combo doesn't require a ton of mana. So you can just kind of play through Damping Sphere a lot if you have the combo draw. Now, obviously, Damping Sphere is good against, you know, like Thought-Knot Seer, Devourer, all his dust draws, but it's not good against the combo draws. Alright, Devour my ass. What are we looking for? Second Soul Land, I guess, for these. Either second Soul Land or Talisman. I could keep this to kill Ragavan. It's basically, do I want to keep this, take a hit from Ragavan, kill it on 2, and then play this on 3? Or just shuffle all 4 and try to spike a Talisman or a Soul Land. It's pretty close. I'm going to keep the command. I don't know if that's right, but I'm going to keep the command. And the reason I'm playing the Labyrinth this turn is because I want to protect the All Is Dust against Thoughtseize. I don't think they would play Blood Moon and Mardu, so we shouldn't have to worry about Blood Moon. Okay. I wonder if they just take the command now. It might. No. Alright, Soul Land me. Soul Land me. Alright, I guess. We're not really doing anything, but I wonder if this is maybe a Saga game. No, there's no way. It's definitely going to be a Ring game. Yeah. Not as good as a Soul Land, but that's close. Because now we only need the Broodscale. Okay. Bruh. What? Who the fuck plays Stony Silence? Jesus Christ. Fucking 2015 sideboard ass. That's bullshit. Fuck Shuko. Bro's living in 2014 over here. It's fine. I don't think it's fine. I mean, I'm gonna play the Ring now. We can just go Ring and then Boseiju next turn. I know that it's like, it might be okay. It's annoying. You can at least say that it's annoying, you know? Yes, that is a Stony Silence of the year of our Lord 2024. I will choose not to block. So what's the plan here? We don't really have a plan, right? Because we make mana, get Blade, make 2 mana, so we have 4 mana, use 2 of it to Boseiju this, tap the Ring, draw Broodscale, play Broodscale. I don't have mana left over to do the combo. So, yeah, I don't think we have any outs. Alright, dead. Stony Silence, noted. Noted. Okay, well, if that's the case, we want to do that. We can cut the second Caverns into play to keep the Thought-Knot Seer. But, I mean, if they're going to Stony Silence me, I kind of want all of these. Oh, chat, we could bring in Haywire Mite to kill the Stony Silence. That sucks. I mean, we lose if they have a Thoughtseize. Cut the Lizards? No. Honestly, even if they don't have a Thoughtseize, this hand is not that good, right? Is it better to go to 5? It might just be better to go to 5, honestly. I mean, this is probably the best hand we've seen so far, right? It's not good, but it has the One Ring and mana to cast the One Ring, which is going to have to be good enough. Head go in turn 3. What was the first hand? Oh, the second hand, the double Saga Talisman hand. So Saga on 1, Saga Talisman, Stirrings hit Broodscale. Turn 3, only if we draw a second green source. Otherwise, the answer is no. But if we drew a second green source, yes. Wonder... No, we just rumble here, right? Well, that's a problem. Do we think we can win this game without the combo? Maybe. I'm assuming no. I'm going to take the blade. That's super awkward, because then we have to bin 2 bird scales too. God, that's so gross. Binning 2 bird scales sucks. With All's Dust we can? Yeah, maybe. But you just take the bird scale there? But, like, the bird scale doesn't do that much without the blade, right? It's just a 2-mana 2/2. Don't have the mana for the ring. Right, but I'm saying if we draw a land, we do. I think we're probably going to lose this game. Oh, I should have sacked to deny them energy, Yeah, I could have denied them energy. I mean, funny enough, if we just draw a bird scale, they die, right? This is pretty good. If we just draw a bird scale, they die. I feel like if they're willing to static prison my first spawn token, they very likely have a second prison, right? Okay, I don't care too much about that. Well, it means I don't necessarily kill them, but I can rumble into something. That 2 energy is very relevant, because now they get to use Guide, whereas otherwise they wouldn't have been able to. That 2 energy is going to cost me this game, I think. Rocket Man. Rocket Man. Yeah, that 2 energy is going to be huge. It would have been good if they didn't kill my fucking token. Yeah, that's a good point. We only have 2 bird scales left. I think I'm going to take a second ring. Should have equipped, but too lazy. I can't be bothered to equip. Kind of just want to pack it in if they have a land. I'm definitely going to pack it in if they have a land. Oh, they have Ragaband, right. Okay. Alright. You anyway. Maybe I was losing that game anyways? I don't know. Mulling to 5 kind of sucks against the Thoughtseize deck. Good beats. Alright, this hand's really fucked up. It's really fucked up, but I don't know how to play it. Is there ever a world where you would choose not to put the Gemstone Caverns into play? No, that's crazy, right? Because I can just, well, what if I just Devour, Labyrinth, pitch Devour, play Talisman, play Stirrings? I'm definitely not benching Stirrings. GG's pins. Bin Talisman easy? I think you're right. I think binning Talisman is fine. Yeah, I'm definitely not binning Stirrings. That's not happening for sure. Yeah, this deck's a work in progress. I like what it's doing so far. We 204 on our first 2 matches very, very quickly. I think it's we killed on turn 3 like 2 or 3 times this league too, so it's very, very explosive. Oh god. No, we only have 1 blade. No, not like this. Please don't mill my blade. Well, I guess we Thought-Knot Seer. Actually, don't I just want lands? Wait, why do I even care? I'm just gonna kill their crab, right? What if I take Thought-Knot Seer and just go Labyrinth, pitch Devour, kill crab, make a Scion, and then even if I miss on land, I can just sack Scion to Thought-Knot Seer the next turn. The other option is just keep Forest. I'm gonna keep the Thought-Knot Seer. I like this. Yeah, and I think, you want to kill draw instead of kill make a Scion. I guess I would rather find a land than have a spawn token. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Draw, exile a creature. Acting like I was part of your property. It's a land, technically. We can Stirrings and find a soul land. It's a land that enters the battlefield tapped twice. If you think about it like that. Because you're playing a land that costs 2 mana, right? Gemstone Caverns is just like, when you have it, it's fucked up. It just doesn't happen that often, you know? Yeah, it's a land with a stun counter. Okay. Well, they can't... I'm going to try to bait Drown in the Lock by casting Stirrings first. Because if they drown the Stirrings, then they can't Fatal Push my Thought-Knot Seer. Okay. Well, they didn't fall for the bait. I mean... take this. Alright, this is probably going to get Fatal Pushed, but I'm kind of okay with that. They can't drown it, which is nice. Oh, I see. Well. You wanted to just take the second Thought-Knot Seer? It's not the worst. I think I'm taking Fractured Sanity. What's the blue card? This is 3 mana mill 14 or 2 mana cycle mill 4. What if I just take second Fatal Push? They use the other Fatal Push to kill the Thought-Knot Seer, and then I have my Broodscale unchecked, right? That's kind of what I was thinking the same thing. I think I like that. But I guess the problem is we only have one blade, so it's unlikely we just draw the blade. Which means if we go through... Wait, what the fuck? Oh, they're going to go field. Oh, they're going to field plus push. Okay, I guess that makes sense. True. I guess taking Ring was bad against Field of Ruin, huh? Okay, I kind of wish I had second Thought-Knot Seer. Yeah, I guess now we can't even cast the Ring, huh? Okay, this might have been worse. Imagine we draw Saga here. That'd be insane. Well, it's a good thing I didn't take the Thought-Knot Seer. Bullet equals dodged. This isn't very cash money of them. They're thinning my deck of Thought-Knot Seers, so I'm more likely to draw the Urza Saga, right? They're actually helping me out. No, we did not exile Blade, right? Yeah. Alright, I would love to hit a Ugin's Labyrinth. Labyrinth me. Not exactly. I guess we take Kozilek's Command to potentially kill a follow-up Crab, and then just play Broodscale this turn. Take Drum. What does the Drum do for me? I guess if I take Drum, play Broodscale, then that's my 4th mana for Ring. Yeah, but this could also be my 4th mana for Ring, right? Like, I could even just go cast this for 2 next turn, make two spawns, draw a card, and then the turn after Ring or something like that. Please tell me you didn't hit the blade. Okay, they didn't hit the blade. I think. I'm still looking. Alright, dodged. Blade successfully dodged. Blade me? Blade me, please? Not exactly. What are we doing with the blade? We're killing our opponent. At least we're trying to. If I K-command into the blade now, is it lethal? No, because I can only do it for 2, and I would need to use 1 spawn to play it, and then 1 spawn to equip, but then I would not have anything left over to go for the combo, right? So maybe we just go attack for 2, and attack for 2 and hold up command for 2. Seems fine. I mean, the problem is... Maybe this was bad. The problem is what happens if they just mill over our blade, because then we can't kill them if they mill the blade. We get 3 spawns? No, I only have 4 mana. I guess fishing for a land drop could have been good. So just main phase the command. I don't have any basics left. I should cast this now. So, scry, X, draw, and spawn. Yeah, I need to cast this now because I don't have any basics left to fetch. I don't think that's good enough, right? This one is certainly not good enough. There's 15. I don't think it's good enough. That's something. That is something. Because we can pitch Devourer to cast Ring. It helps. I mean, again, we have to try and dodge them milling the blade this turn. No blade, no blade, no blade, no blade, no blade, no blade, no blade. How have they not milled it yet? Am I missing something? Blade me. Blade me, blade me. Fuck. Okay. But we have protection this turn, which is good, right? Okay, so we go here, pitch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna draw now in case we find the blade. Not quite. I guess I could have tapped differently, like sack one of the spawns and left up a green to cast Rumble that turn. Perhaps that was better. Tasha's doesn't target though, right? So they could still Tasha's us. That would kind of suck. Well, that works too. All right. Okay, so Mill. Veil is broken. Mite, Needle, Brain. Trinisphere kind of good against them too. Do this. Smith 68. 68 is optimal, by the way. Just board up to 75. Nah, 68's like the perfect number. Trinisphere does seem very good against them. Because they're trying to cast like surgicals and fatal pushes and all this stuff. So that's pretty good. I like this. They just don't know, chat. They don't know. Alright, give me a Labyrinth. Labyrinto. Perfect. So, turned... Oh, shit. No, I don't have the, Damn it. I thought I had the 7-drop. Okay, well, that's bad. It's okay, I'm gonna draw the 7-drop now. Forge. It's okay, we can turn 3 Trinisphere, which is kind of fine. I have to take the blade, which is nice because now they can't bill it over. I like that. They can surgical my Fleshraker, I guess. But it is pretty nice that we know they can't mill this now. It's actually kind of huge. It makes our Saga less relevant. Oh. Oh, you're not playing a second land, huh? You don't have a second land, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, go. Ooh, no second... Okay, well. Anyways, alright, fine. Just for chat, I'll play 69. I have succumbed to temptation. Ooh, a Gemstone Caverns on the draw. Don't mind if I do. I think I am exiling Kozilek's command with this hand. Exile the Thought-Knot Seer? No shot. No way I'm doing that. Oh, okay. Well, is there any chance you would just play Saga Pass here? The other line is Stirrings play Forest. Yeah, actually, I kind of like Stirrings play Forest. Because we can Stirrings for a soul land, hold up Veil this turn. I mean, I'm going to take the Broodscale. But I am going to play Forest here. I know that, like, I'm holding off on the combo, but I'm just gonna hold up Veil the whole game. Only one crab and trap target. They showed us Glimpse. Game 1. Okay, well, they don't have Glimpse. I don't think I care about that. They probably think that I'm playing Endurance. There isn't a lot you're veiling. Again, they showed us Glimpse Game 1, so... Also, Veil's good against Fatal Push. Oh yeah, true. They might think I'm on Emrakul. Good point. So they're going to get the Field of Ruin my Urza Saga, which kind of sucks. Okay, it's the Ruin Crab. Most people playing Glimpse are playing 1. I mean, I don't know that. You don't know how many Glimpse they have. We don't have Colorless if they field. That is correct. We can draw a land next turn. No, Ruin Crab does not target. Ruin Crab is each. It's the other one that targets. Land me. Okay, not a land. We should probably attack first. Honestly, I might just hold up Adapt this turn. Or, like, Adapt now? Can't you stop the field with Veil? No, this only protects you from blue or black stuff. Fleshraker is the play. Well, Fleshraker means I go shields down on Veil, which is worse if they have push. I don't know why, but I just have this weird feeling they're gonna, like, try and push my Broodscale. That's, like, I can get them with Veil. I'm just gonna do this. This looks weird, but I really want them to cast Fatal Push right now. And I kind of want the mana for next turn, because then I have 4 mana to cast either of these. Yeah, see, this is going to work out perfect. They're going to push. I'm going to Veil. Yep. I know. And they did not mill the blade. Drawing the blade would be insane. I mean, it's only a 1-of, but yes. So make a token, they take 3, go to 13. But the problem is now they get to field our Saga. Rendrock says, does this deck want to play 2 knife just in case you lose one to discard or mill or counterspell? Yeah, I've been thinking about that. And there's also situations where, like, you rumble and don't want to take the blade. Or, like, you don't want to be forced into a position where you have to take the blade. So that does kind of make sense. I think playing a second blade is kind of a good call. Because that's happened once or twice so far, where I was like, I really just, I flipped blade off of Rumble, and I didn't want to take it, but I felt like I had to take it. Well, I think we lose. I don't know, maybe we can just go beatdowns. Play Thought-Knot Seer this turn. Rude. Fleshraker pings. Yeah, but, like, I don't have a lot of time, you know? Time is of the essence. That could help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think I'm just going to go Thought-Knot Seer... Thought-Knot Seer Broodscale. Could have also gone, maybe... I could have maybe gone Fleshraker plus Broodscale that turn. So we definitely take one of the drowns. Play Broodscale. Hit for 3, they go to 9. They get to kill one of the Thought-Knot Seers. But then next turn we can go Fleshraker, adapt, hit for 6. We might be able to win this race. This is going to be really close. Yeah, their hand's all reactive spells. I guess they can just... Oh, they only have 1 black source. That's kind of important, right? Why are they playing Colosseum, by the way? Colosseum's kind of a weird one. Okay. Dodging a black source here would be huge. Okay, that's like worst case scenario. Oh, because you can force your opponent to draw 3. I see. I see. That's kind of cool. I didn't think about that. That is kind of cool. Oh, it's a win con versus Nadu. Well, wait, no, can't they just endurance in response? Like if they go for the Nadu and have no cards in library, can't they just endurance in response to your Colosseum? Okay. That's interesting. We know they have push. No, we know they have Drown Pierce. I think I go to combat first. No. Play those first. Because I may want to adapt Broodscale in combat. I wonder if they counter this. They kind of have to, right? Well, I mean, they can just kill it, I guess. Okay. They should probably block the 2-2 here. Because if they block the 2-2 and I pump, they can just respond to the pump and then drown the Fleshraker. Well, actually, if their plan is drown the Fleshraker, then their crab would still die. So I can pass priority. They go to 6. And then if they go to drown end step, I can respond to drown and level. Or if I what happens? Okay, what do they do if I level now? They probably kill this, right? And let me have the Fleshraker. Is that better or worse? It's probably worse for me, right? Yeah, okay. I think I pump in response to this. Yeah, because they don't have black mana. So now they kind of have to kill the Broodscale. So they kill this, go to 4. This is doable, honestly. Depends on if they drew another mill card, but this is doable. I'm pretty sure if this was their plan, they should have just drowned the Broodscale before this resolved, right? Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, so they still have drown. So their plan is to drown the Broodscale now? Okay. I mean, it's not pretty, but I think it's doable. We still know they have Drown Pierce. Yeah, we have 23 cards in our deck. Okay. Yeah, 23 is definitely doable, for sure. Well, how about 13? Okay, so we know their last 2 cards are Pierce, Drown. Noted. What's our best draw here? Probably just... Honestly, that, right? Because I can just go Devourer this. They kind of have to counter the Devourer. And then we just need to dodge them drawing a mill spell. Yeah, we just need to dodge them drawing a single mill spell here, right? I'm sorry, Mr. Doom. I ain't for real. Alright, chat, I need you to Prage. I need you to Prage. Opponent, please do not draw mill spell. I repeat, do not draw mill spell. They do get... Oh, they get so many looks at it with the Colosseum, right? They get so many looks at it. God, they get so many looks at it. Wait a minute. So close. If they were at... Oh, wait a minute. You know what's... Okay, hold on. If they draw Archive Trap and hardcast it, they die. Because they go to 1, and we can... Oh, no, we can't upkeep make a token. Never mind. Damn it. I thought we could upkeep make a token. All right, hold. Hold! I need you to draw all Archive Traps, please. Glimpse is okay. Crabs are okay. Even Crab Fetchland is fine. Hold. Was it better to kill Colosseum rather than Crab? Colosseum is not a permanent that is 1 or more colors. So you can't kill Colosseum. Maybe you can at FNM, but you cannot kill Colosseum with Devourer. I mean, they're tanking. That kind of leads me to believe they didn't find it. Hold. Hold. I can beat that. Oh, they don't have triple blue. Hold. 8 cards in library. Hold. Chat, you're not holding. I need you to hold. Chat spam hold. Let's go! God damn, dude. Oh, that was so stressful. God, that was stressful. We can Devour for a green source. Is this hand good if we hit a green source off Devourer? It's pretty good, right? I mean, it's a turn 3 kill if we hit a green source. We get 5 looks. I mean, I'm keeping. I just... What, you can't tell me not to keep. Green or a Soul Land? Soul Land's not as good. I mean, a Soul Land would be okay, but... Oh, don't Thoughtseize me, bro. Tom's gonna Thoughtseize me. I don't like this.
Bruh.
Well, you know, technically counts. Technically does count. What if I just made tokens this game? These blue-black decks don't have a ton of ways to beat double Saga tokens game 1. Like, how do they win if I make 4 constructs? Just play, like, make them Fatal Push the constructs? Orokis Theatad. Isn't Devourer too risky? What do you mean? Like, in what sense? Alright, this hand did not really pan out. Is this what you're saying about Devourer being too risky? Oh, you're saying if you hit the blade. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna happen sometimes, but you just kind of live with it. I do think there should be a second blade. Because not only Devourer comes up, but there's also some situations where you rumble, and, like, you rumble into blade, but you don't want to take blade, and you feel compelled to take blade because if you don't take it, you can't combo. So I think the second blade could come up. I wouldn't cut the drum for it, though. I think I'd probably cut, like, the 4th Fleshraker. I also kind of want to play more 7s. 6 is a low number of 7s. Play Karns and put a blade in the board. That's actually not a bad idea. What if we cut the 1 rings? Or we can trim 1 ring. What else do you cut at that point, though? Apparently, we could also use some more green sources. That's also something we could use, huh? Deck looks like it could just use 2 Fleshraker. Cut 2 Fleshrakers, add either 1 blade, 1 utility, 1 drop artifact. Yeah. Something like that. It's kind of like me and Rhinos, you know? These Death Shadow gamers just never... They don't know when to quit. They can't say no. It's not in their blood. I mean, I'm just gonna make more constructs. I guess I didn't need to use this one now. I'm still gonna get Drum. I think I Rumble. I think they're maybe pretty likely to counter Rumble, which I'm totally fine with. Yeah, I could care less. I am going to attack them. Maybe puts them in range of Shadow, but whatever, that's fine. They're at 9 life, you know? Okay. And now we can bait removal for the Broodscale. This can get Blade, we have the Broodscale. I mean, they're never going to tap out this turn, but if they do tap out, we can kill them. Honestly, I'm just going to make more constructs. I don't need to cast the Broodscale this turn. Last forever. Like, I'm just going to make them answer all this stuff. I should have attacked before casting Stirrings, but it's not a huge deal. Okay. They have 2 cards in hand. Presumably one of them is another removal spell, right? Could be like Bowmaster Jump Block. Undercity Sewers. What even happened this game? What exactly happened? I didn't do anything the entire game, and my opponent's just gonna die to, like, some random construct tokens. Like, why do people play Death Shadow? I don't get it. Shit. Alright, Veil me. You want to know what the red is for? Probably TBR, right? Shadow Gamer. I think Thought-Knot Seer is bad against Shadow, right? You want to board in the Trinispheres? What else do you want to cut? I mean, they're probably going to have answers to Saga post-board. We can trim 1 Fleshraker. 1 Rumble, maybe? Try this. Is that look good? Cut 2 Rumbles. We don't want all his dust, right? It's good, but it's kind of bad against Stub. It's really hard to get to 8 mana. I'm just going to try this, I think. No, I don't want to cut rings. Do you need more than 1? Not necessarily. This hand's risky. Oh, no, it's not. I have Devourer of Destiny. What am I saying? It's not risky at all. I think I'm going to pitch the... God, I don't even know. I got a little pre-game actions for you. Do I just pitch the Devourer? Actually, yeah, I think I do. I guess it's worse if I find Lab, but it's only bad if I find exactly Lab. I cast Veil of Summer. Can you imagine if I went Gemstone Caverns on the draw, Veil of Summer your Thoughtseize? They probably would have just conceded on the spot, right? Shadow players, sound off in chat if that's ever happened to you. Have we got a double Fleshraker game yet? No, but that sounds kind of cool.
Bruh.
Well, you know. So there's that. Huh. I mean, it's between Stirrings and Drowner, right? Stirrings is the high upside one. It's definitely not 0. It has to be one of these two. Stirrings is higher upside. I'll take Stirrings. Well, that's why I want to take the Stirrings to try and find a Soul Land for the Kozilek's command. Ding, ding, ding. All right, go. Not quite Talisman on turn 1, but in Legacy I've been Spirit Guide pitch Veiled before. What deck was playing Spirit Guide and Veil? I kind of just want to go here and here. Creature and honestly just draw. I don't need a land, right? Kind of just want to find more payoffs if they have a second Thoughtseize. Okay. Well, they did have second Thoughtseize. Oh yeah, Belcher. Cloudpost. Cloudpost played Simian Spirit Guide? I don't remember that. All right, Rumble Mate. Well, you see, we are required to take Blade of the Bloodchief, because that's how our deck works. Do I re-equip? I don't think so. Nice order? What do you mean? How did I mess that up? What could I have done differently? -1 damage. Rumble, Scion, Ping. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm confused. Could be felt up K command. We could have, but I chose not to. Question is, do I do this in upkeep? I'm gonna wait, because they're gonna have to act, right? I have lethal, but I want to make them act first. Okay, that's fine. Fleshraker deals 1 if it's in play when you rumble. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, well, they're dead. Spawns, draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just actually lethal, right? Nothing else matters. I guess no, because they can't. Okay, whatever. I could have went Exile the Frog to make it actually lethal. I think they could have survived by chump blocking with Frog, but I mean, they have no outs, right? All right, cool. Believers get paid. That deck was sick. My goodness, that deck was super sick. Folks watching on YouTube, what did we learn about playing Broodscale combo? We had a couple of turn 3 kills. That was pretty cool. I think this deck wants to play a second Blade. That came up a couple of times. Mostly just milling it over with Rumble is kind of awkward. I really don't know what else to cut, though, to be honest with you. I mean, you need to play 7s for Ugin's Labyrinth. I think Kozilek's Command is your best, like, kill spell with Broodscale, because you can just scry your whole deck. Honestly, you probably could trim on Fleshraker, since, you know, the combo of Broodscale plus Blade is infinite mana, and even if you only have, like, 2 Fleshrakers in your deck, you can K-Command into the Fleshraker. The Talismans, I could take or leave the Talismans. They're really good when you have Ugin's Labyrinth plus 7, because that accelerates you to turn 2 Ring, but this deck does have less 7s than I'd like, so you're not doing the Ugin's Labyrinth stuff as much. So some things to think about. Maybe you can trim on Talismans, maybe you can trim on Fleshrakers. I kind of want another Drowner in the main, potentially even 2 more Drowners in the main, and then maybe like 1 or 2 Allah's Dust main deck. So yeah, maybe like trim 1 Fleshraker, 2 Talisman, 2 Drowner, 1 Allah's Dust. Maybe trim another Fleshraker for a second Blade, and then if you're adding more Drowners, you can also probably cut a land too, so I don't know, some things to think about. But if you're watching this on YouTube, hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. And everybody say goodbye, YouTube. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.